Hi everyone, Future Rob here. Welcome to the video. This is a continuation on from part 3, I believe. I may even have gotten that wrong. But as I explained in the last video, I had to very unfortunately cut that one short because of problems with Share Factory. I won't go into them again, but basically this is part 2 of part 3. I won't go on for very long because I want you guys to get back into the video. But hopefully, knock wood, this will be the last time that I will have to break up what was intended to be one part into 2 parts. So we are about to go off on a mission with Hosea. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks, guys. Okay, so it's morning. I was going to read Arthur's journal, but because I want to keep this at a certain length, I will do that in the next part. But we will go hunting with Hosea, we'll get our horse, and then we'll call it after this video. But let's go hunting with Hosea.
You want to go hunting?
What are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. But you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Hosea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Hosea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me and was out riding, so well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay. But I do kind of like this horse.
I almost pressed R2.
And the stables always have the best ones.
In fact, I literally pressed in R2 for a second, but I don't think because I'm in camp, I can't get my gun out.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
Easy, big feller.
I love the Shire horse. I would keep the Shire, but
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days.
I do like the Shire. But
They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spark, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You find a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. Have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right. Yeah, good boy.
I don't remember.
Yeah, okay, boy.
Yeah, I do like that the game is very clever where you're obviously in a very tutorial heavy bit in the snow up in the mountains at the very beginning of the game. You know, it's teaching you.
Stables are just up ahead.
It's teaching you kind of shooting, riding,
Go sell that
interactions
big
with the world.
brute.
But it kind of then
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
So yeah, at the beginning of the game, it's very tutorial heavy, and it then sort of lets you out into the world, but it's still tutorializing you in a way.
Hey, how can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I sure you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Okay, so I do like the Shire, so I'm gonna stable him because I do like him. So let's stable him. I do think Arthur suits the bigger horses. So like the Arabian, while it's a really nice horse, he looks so big on it. Now the Ardeners has a special place in my heart because it was the first horse that I had. It was in my first playthrough, and at the time I only had the pre-order edition. So this was the free horse that you got. So I've now got the Ultimate Edition. I treated myself to the Ultimate Edition, and the Thoroughbred is the horse that you get for free with the Ultimate Edition. But the Ardeners, I named him Titan, and he was with me from this part of the game all the way until the end. And so that's if you've played through the entire game, you'll know kind of what I'm getting at. So the Ardeners does always hold a special place in my heart because it's just it's a nice horse. I love the colour, I love the look. It's the bigger horse, it's the bulkier horse. It's an absolute tank. When you've got it up to level 4 bonding, it's an absolute tank. The Thoroughbred is wicked as well. I love the colour, and I love how quick it is. So we are going to go for the Thoroughbred. So I think it's quite apt that my first playthrough I had the Ardeners. This playthrough on YouTube, my first playthrough on YouTube. Don't know if I'm going to do more than one, but obviously it is the one that I'm doing currently. We're going to go with the Thoroughbred, I think. So let's go with the Thoroughbred. And I think as an ode to... I had a thought, but I don't know if that's too cringy. My horses, I usually always name them after mythological, if I can say the word, mythological people, gods. So like Titan was the Ardeners in my first playthrough. I always like the name Apollo as well for a horse, and especially a big horse like a Thoroughbred. I think Apollo is quite a cool name. So let's call him Apollo. I was going to suggest we called him Roger, but I don't know. I don't know whether that would be too cringy or whatever. So we'll call him Apollo. So this is our horse now, Apollo. And let's get some good saddles on him. So we have so this is the saddle that I get from having the Ultimate Edition. So it's a good saddle as well. So I won't, because I've only got a little bit of money. So I won't go too mad. And in fact, I think I'll just leave it like that for now. But I just wanted to get the better saddle on him. Yeah, because some of these saddles are nice. I like that one. That's a nice little saddle. I like that one. The Dakota, I like the Dakota. But I think this one does look good. I think I like that one as well. But let's just go with the Nuevo. Is it Paralaso? Probably said that all wrong, but we'll go with this. So let's go with that. The mane, I do quite like the Mohawk manes. Don't know why. I just think they look quite cool. but I might just leave it natural for now because we just don't have a lot of money. And there's also a good tip that I've never done, but it is a good tip. If you braid your horse's tail, you'll never jump on the wrong person's horse and accidentally get done for horse thievery. So, good little tip there, because you'll always know which horse is yours if you've braided their tails, because none of the NPCs' horses have their tails braided. So that's a good little tip
All
there.
right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that. All right, let's see. Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush. And some treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you. You treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Alright,
Looks like a
we've
nice
got our
animal
horse.
you got there. You happy?
Guess we'll see.
Easy.
Sorry.
All right, boy.
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way.
Alright, let's go.
So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains? I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing.
I do
So
like
how are
Hosea's
things
horse
with you
and
and
his
John?
name as well, Silver Dollar.
Fine.
Ain't
It's
it
a great
about
name.
time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long, and you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
Yeah, Hosea's horse. It's a lovely looking horse. I can't remember what it is. I think it's a Hungarian? Warm blood, and then it's called Silver Dollar as well, which is a great name.
Okay. I think we need to head right up here. Yes, I remember this place. Moonstone Pond. We're going the right way.
That's a great shot.
That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
Let's ask about
So
Sean.
what do you think about Sean? You reckon he's all right?
Who knows? I sure hope so. But it's been a while now. Somebody said he got knocked out in Blackwater.
Yeah. I just don't know if he was picked up or picked off.
Or got away. If there's one thing Sean McGuire's good at, it's wriggling out of things.
Yeah. Guess we don't know nothing till we know.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think I've always asked about
Rabbits.
Micah.
Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a .22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes, and obliterated them with a shotgun if I remember right.
Alright, let's hunt a rabbit. Yeah, let's not use that. The lighting in this, look at that. I wasn't sure whether that was. I wasn't sure whether that was a rabbit or not.
Go.
Dink. The bow is very satisfying. Don't skin it. It's so weird running and almost running out of stamina because in my playthroughs
Good
I'm so
job.
used to my alpha being quite
All right,
buffed
getting
up.
late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Camp.
Well, then you get us set up.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
Alright. Have I picked anything up yet? No, I haven't. Okay. Because obviously if you use different... So like if you get oregano, it does one thing. If you get thyme, it does another thing. If you get mint, it does one other thing. So
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
it's a good point. But it goes back to, I think, Hosea's like the real fatherly sort of figure. Like he was making sure that Arthur had some food. Alright, let's stow this one. But I do like how we've just camped out on basically the path. Right, that's enough.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
Cool, let's go. Yep.
He better be worth all this drama.
Morning, Arthur.
Ugh.
You ready?
Well, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
It is true though, bears do have a very sweet tooth. They love berries.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going.
Cool.
Grab your stuff and let's go.
I do like this
Okay, let's go.
outfit that I picked for Arthur. That jacket's just so nice.
We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently.
I do love this bit of the map. This bit might lead into sort of Cumberland Forest. Hang on, it is Cumberland Forest, isn't it? Grizzlies, I'm sure. Hanover, I'm pretty sure it's Cumberland Forest. It shows that it's been a while since I played the game. But Grizzlies, Cumberland Forest, if that is what it's called. Hanover, I love this part of the game. It's so pretty.
Look for tracks, dung, bones, any sign of him.
Found something.
Well, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he went?
That away.
This way.
I'm keeping an eye on the time, and I do hope that this doesn't overrun. I think we'll be alright. Because this mission, it is a long mission, but I don't think it's long enough that it would cause me problems in editing. I'm gonna run a little
Tracks.
bit.
Go into those trees.
Oops. I found a clue.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
Usually I wouldn't run, but I am just keeping an eye on the time for this recording as well.
Something else on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going.
Alright. I think that's all. Yeah.
Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
Now, I've done both. I
Arthur?
think Arthur... I don't think he
Come
would
on,
leave
before we
Hosea,
lose them all together.
so let's use the boat.
Let's bait here.
Fine by me.
I've done both,
Let's leave the bag over there.
but I think I've used it.
By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
I think I've used the bait more than splitting up. I don't think Arthur would leave Hosea in the search for a bear. I don't think he would leave him. Oh, these are all my things. Yes.
Now we wait.
Oh, okay. You're getting the hell out of Dodge and leaving me. Me talking about Arthur not leaving Hosea when he was
1,000 pounds, you say?
More or less.
out of there.
Big scar down his face. Hey, did that bait look okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
I'm good. You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine. Let's just take a look at that bait.
Sure.
Come on.
We only just said it, Hosea.
I know, but we need to do this right. Give me a hand here. Got your knife? Shit. Easy. No, it's too close. Over here, Arthur.
Where is he? He's found a couple more.
Everything all right?
Where is he? Oh, he's back there.
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well,
We're gonna head back with Hosea
You
just
coming or
because
not?
there's other bits to do, so we'll head back.
I'm coming with you.
let's get going then.
Again, I don't think Arthur would leave, because although Arthur is a meanie in the beginning of the game, he does he's a loyal, so he cares about people who are in this little tight-knit gang, so he wouldn't like leave Hosea like that. I think.
Let's see if Dutch gives us any crap about disappearing like that. I don't need another "we gotta be out there making money" speech.
We were just out scoping a lead. He doesn't need to know it was a big furry one. Well, thanks, Arthur. I probably owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later.
Now let's study Apollo. Nice horsey. Okay. Right. Like last time, I'm going to pause the game because there's so much stuff that happens in camp that I don't want to miss it by accident because I'm talking or distracted. But that was also another reason why I wanted to go off and do that mission, is so that we can now go off and hunt legendary animals, because we will be sort of sticking towards the story, but I want to go off and do some other things. I'm still undecided about whether I will do this as an 100% playthrough, or whether it will just be like a story run through with side quests. Whether it will be 100% or not, I will do the majority of the side quests. But yeah, I will decide fairly soon on if this will be a 100% run or not. But that was another reason I wanted to do that mission with Hosea, is because now we can go off and hunt some of the legendary animals if we wish to. But that is all the time we have for this episode, because I think I am cutting it close on the deadline that the Share Factory editing software gives me. And this one is a bit of a longer episode, but because it is such a big game, I think these will be in and around the hour-long mark, whatever happens. But that's it for this video. I do hope that you've enjoyed it. We've done a couple of chores, we've done a couple of missions, explored a bit more, got our new horse. So yeah, it's been a good video. We got good amount of stuff done, and I've shown you hopefully a little secret that maybe not a lot of you knew, with Dutch's letter down at that little bit of the camp. But there's a lot more that I want to share with you all, and let you guys know of secrets and stuff that I've found out through playing. But yeah, there's a lot more to come. So I do hope you enjoy the video. Please like the video if you did enjoy it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you knew about Dutch's letter down at the bottom of the camp, because I am actually quite interested to see how many did know and how many didn't. know that that was down there. So leave a comment if you did know that was there, or if you didn't and it was new. Leave a comment if you would like to share something new with the rest of us. If there's something you know that not a lot of other people know. Subscribe to the channel. I hate doing this stuff, but it does help. It helps a lot if the videos are liked, and if people subscribe, and if you hit the bell, it also helps as well. So thank you very much. We will be back in Red Dead. These will become a bit more frequent as well. That was the last thing I was going to say. These will become a bit more frequent. Obviously, where I was playing it over Christmas and beginning it over the Christmas period, it was quite busy and quite hectic, as the Christmas period is always. So these will become a bit more frequent now, along with vlogs and some of the other Let's Plays that I've got planned. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.